All right, good evening, folks. It's been a long Monday, and that was after a week of long Mondays last week. I think I had 4 Mondays last week, and today started off as a busy, congested Monday, and it went that way all day. So here's to Monday evening. So I got notified of my postal delivery. I signed up for informed delivery, which is kind of cool because then you see what mail in general is heading your way. They scan, for those of you who don't know, the post office scans everything. So every piece of material, every piece of mail, package, whatever. I don't know. Well, they don't send the package scans, but all the mail scans. So you get in on your app, on your phone, or in your inbox for mail. You get the day's projected estimated deliveries, and then they also have a section for packages telling you what package is going to be arriving either that day or soon. And I had ordered something last week, and they were really fast on shipping. So when I saw that I had a package coming, I didn't even check the tracking number to see if it was what I was expecting, and it wasn't, which kind of sucks because normally when the postman, postwoman, postal worker shows up with the mail, they're anywhere from 11 to 6 p.m. Only on days when I'm expecting shit. Like today, are they at 5 o'clock? And I think I was on a call right at 5 o'clock, and I saw on my desktop camera that the mail truck pulled up. I'm like, only today. Tomorrow they'll be here at 10:30. Anyway, so this is an unboxing. And it's an unboxing of something that I was caught off guard because I ordered it so freaking long ago that I forgot about it. And I thought it was another product that I'd ordered recently that the vendor ships really quick, so I totally got thrown for a loop. Not in a bad way. This is the base of my MEC 600 Junior, and I don't have it mounted because I don't have any free plates to mount on right now, which that's a 2021 project. Some insight into that. And for those of you who are familiar with this MEC, it comes with the cheesiest, I think when these were, back in the day, 70s, 80s, I think this was aluminum. Now it's plastic. And it has these two little dimples in it because they're supposed to catch this little dimple right there, this little lever, but because of how I have this mounted on the stand, one would think that would be a flush mount. This never has, so it's never been used. I'm gonna sneeze. So this has been a waste, but I keep everything, so it's there. And then online I saw some dude, the 3D printing wizards, some dude printed, I wish this was in black. I would have preferred black because the printed reds, they shouldn't even advertise this shit as red. It's fucking orange. Like, it's just whatever. So anyway, this dude made this thing, and I'm gonna guess it won't. And it's got magnets on the bottom, which is kind of cool. But with my OCD-ness, I can't even twist these. Those are so tight now. Let me get something. I'm going to guess I cannot even twist that. Wow. Yeah, I can't even twist that. So I might have to do a little break and come back because there is no way with the ends of the little thingamajiggies. Yeah, that may fit. No, it's not gonna fit. Nope. Not gonna fit. All right, I'll be back in a minute for part 2. Alrighty, so for those of you who are familiar with my OCD-ness, you would know that having those misaligned like that is bothering me. So I would make them all match. The good news is with the, whatever these things are called, I can now insert the original tray up under the lippy thing. If you can see that, the lippy thing right there, that little clip lip, or whatever that's called. That's the good news. The bad news is, because these protrude up above this line, this lineage, I would have to do two things. One, cut these lips off, cut these magnetic lips off, edges, protrusions, whatever they're called, which actually work quite nice. They're just powerful enough, small enough and powerful enough. They must be earth magnets, rare earth magnets. But the bad news is, because of where this has to go on the back rim here to do that, it goes over that half of this bolt. So there is no way to get that in there like that. So I guess my choice, so this one I can leave because it has to be like this due to this. So it has to be there, which then means that particular nut, wing nut, that's what they are, wing nuts, that one can be retightened vertical instead of horizontal. But that also means I have to do something quite creative with this one, which looks like I have absolutely no space to do anything with. So methinks with that washer there, that leaves zero room for a nut. Zero room. So I might be able to put a nut there. I would have to cut this post, cut this part of the bolt off right at zero, at the zero mark. Or, yeah, there is just no way around that, because so much of this design, what would be good is if somebody built a design to account for the right line and then just did an angle thing. That would be way cool, but I don't think anybody's going to do that. All right, so what I thought was going to be a 30-second video of just attaching this, kind of the equivalent of that, is not happening. So maybe I go back to using, or go to using this for the first time ever, which that's not happening. All right, so I'm going to turn the video off here because all I'm doing now is pondering on what I'm going to do to make this work. Yeah, I don't have an answer. That's a bummer. I've seen other solutions which are very similar to what I've done with the Lock and Load XL 750, where it's a little 3D printed whatever, and then there's a tube that comes down, which that could work. I think it's a little janky because of the plate. That's why I was thinking this would be so cool, and I was wrong. It is not cool. Yeah, I suppose I could saw this, sand this down, so that we don't have anything grabbing this ledge, which would then allow me to move it at different. Yeah, I would still lose. I could potentially cut this one off and cut that off. So this would be a cut, and this would be, they'd both be cuts. And then I would just have one magnet holding it in, which, is that enough? It's enough to keep it placed there, but obviously two would be much, much better. So, I do not have a solution. That sucks. That sucks. It was not meant to be. Or what was meant to be did not include wing nuts and a inline fabrication mount. Me stumped. I do not know. All right, I'm going to stop now because I'm just babbling and my tea is almost gone. So good night. If you have any ideas, let me know. Okay, just as I was taking my last sip of tea, I had an epiphany. Why not just remove this, because this isn't going anywhere, and let's just see how things fit. And this motherfucker, you know, I was thinking it would just glide in. This motherfucker is so form-fit that I was pushing and pushing. It's like, you don't need magnets. This motherfucker's not going anywhere. And I pushed just enough that I touched this, that this bitch snapped off. So that is gone. I don't need that fucker anymore because that didn't do shit. That did not do shit except get in my fucking way. And look at that. Look at that, bitches. Okay. Now because I can swivel this around here, and it's going to hit the back of the that little lippy thing, methinks I can probably cut this fucker off because this is not, it's not even touching anything. Okay, so we have a fix. It won't be this, but we will keep this in, and the way this will come out is essentially just rotating forward. Yeah. Okay, fixed. Fixed. Okay, so now let me look for a nut. Back in a bit. All right, we are done. As you saw previously, that little chunk broke off, which is fucking useless. That's also working under the assumption that it wasn't such a snug fit, which again, useless. And I found a bolt or a nut to fit the bolt and rode that in. That fits nicely. This fucker is not going anywhere. Probably would help if I locked the bench or the press in the bench, but I don't have any spots like I said, so too bad, so sad. All right, so this goes back in the spare kit part. This is in here, and it is removable. It's a solid press fit, but yeah, it is in there. Don't really need the magnets, but it's setting against there, and it's setting against this bolt. So again, it's not going anywhere, and it has a nice alignment. So I will say that tonight's project is done and complete, as is my tea. So what was supposed to be a 30-second, hey, swap this in, look how it works, didn't turn out that way. But at the end of the day, my primer catcher is in there, more secure than ever with what would have been just magnets. So, all right, kudos to me. Bye.